Howdy folks and welcome to the AniFix podcast. I'm currently in the middle of practicing my American accent for Anime Expo, and with me are Glen and Russ for talking about summer season
Not
stuff.
this again. Oh god.
You can't mimic any other accent when your accent is literally unique in itself. It's so distinguishable. You can't do anything else. Your voice is its own accent.
It's kind of my life's tragedy.
It's awful. It's awful.
If you were to roll up in LA speaking like that, I promise you're gonna get shot. Something bad will
No,
happen
that's
to you.
how you don't get shot. Because they shoot the tourists, but they'll see me going, howdy folks, and they'll be like, he's one of us boys.
I'm sure that will work. That is flawless. Yep.
I'm gonna join a gang whilst I'm there. You're gonna, all arrive whilst I'm in LA and...
Yo,
I'll just
homies,
invite you,
my name is TheCanipaEffect. I heard you guys like anime and you roll hard. No, you're gonna get fucking shot, you're gonna get stabbed, you're gonna go to the hospital, and you are not gonna watch any of the upcoming summer 2016 anime, which is what we're supposed to be talking about. Dude, that was a fucking transition.
That was fucking flawless.
Yeah.
It was ruined by the fact that I called it out, but it was just that good.
It was. That was special.
Now, Russ, I know you know nothing because
Absolutely
you hate it.
nothing.
You hate anime. Why are you even on this podcast?
It's pretty bad.
It's
but yeah.
agreed, but I sometimes watch it, so I know everything. So I'm gonna tell you what to be excited for. But is there actually anything you know that's coming? Do you know anything that's coming out in summer?
I mean, Love Live Sunshine.
I
Am I
knew
right?
you were gonna say that. There was no
Yeah.
doubt in my mind that was gonna be your fucking answer.
Yeah, well, that's also what's right in front of me right now, but I did know that before checking Annie charts, so yeah. But other than that,
it's
I
just
don't know
literally
anything.
it's just literally the kids of the fucking Muse. It's just like Muse went to like the semen bank and got some semen, and it was just like combined with their ovary eggs or whatever, and that is what Love Live Sunshine has come to be. It's their children.
We've talked about the coast, so that's fun.
I don't know what's more shocking, your explanation of Love Live Sunshine or your explanation of genetics.
Well,
both were pretty spot on, to be honest.
I've learned a lot from anime, you see. It's where all of my knowledge comes from. Now, we've talked about Sunshine, we've talked about idols in general a lot, so I think I'm going to avoid talking about Sunshine too much. I'm looking forward to it, but for the most part, what I am looking forward to the most is a little adaptation by the name of Orange, which neither of you probably know anything about.
I know that you're really excited about it
Yeah.
because you haven't shut up about it on Twitter.
I mean, tweeted about it like once. Fuck yourself.
Look, that's more than your tweet about anything else.
Surprisingly, it's not about oranges. It was a shock to me.
Fuck?
It's a detriment to the series, to be quite honest. But imagine yourself 10 years from now. I know one of you is dead and one of you is a complete failure at life. I've already thought about this deeply. Me, I am still the same old me, and I'm pretty great at everything. That's basically the story. Is you get the concept. It's kind of like is that one name of that one film? They were
17 again with Zac Efron.
I think sort of. I think it's sort of reflective of that, but no, not really. Zac Efron's a great anime character. Fucking basically, MC Chan receives a letter from her a decade later from her self. I can't English right now. Let me reiterate this. 10 years ago, there was a boy. He was very cute. She fell in love with him. Bad things happened, and then she sent a letter back in time somehow, and now they try to save the boy, etc. That is it. That is the concept. Sounds not that well. I mean, it sounds interesting, but what is really good about it is the staff. Actually, do you know?
Tell us about the staff.
Well, I'm only going to mention one person because I'm too lazy to go to anyone else. Fucking Hamasaki. He, director of Steins Gate and Terraformers, or as me and others like to call it, Steins Gray, because he fucking hates color. He fucking hates it. He must be colorblind or something.
Oh, he's a Technolized guy.
He did that too. And he just had his he has such a signature palette of just muted colors, where everything is kind of toned down. But in Orange, it's kind of like that wouldn't really work.
Yeah,
So,
it looks quite colourful.
yeah, well,
Quite
it
the
needs to be
contrast.
it has a muted palette, but at the same time, it has vivid colors. It contrasts those two, and this is the kind of material where I think he'll excel with it, because it's a very upfront, dramatic show. It's not like fucking a B-grade horror movie like Terraformers, and I never understood why he directed that garbage. Orange is something to look forward to, though. That's basically it. I just wanted to talk about it, because I know no one else was, so go ahead with talk about
I
things.
keep getting mixed up between that and Real Life, which is kind of a similar premise.
That's like what is it called? The Korean manga? Manhwa? It's a manhwa or whatever.
Manhwa.
Yeah. I've read
But that one
that as well.
literally is 17 again.
It literally is. Yeah, that is literally 17 again. That is a much better fucking comparison, because I read that too. It's okay. I have nothing else to say. The fucking staff is garbage though, so it looks like it's just a straight 1-to-1 adaptation, which just bores me. Especially since the manhwa's color, so you don't even you get the color in the manhwa and the anime, so it's just like you lose a lot when you're not actually doing anything significantly different with the series.
Yeah, I sometimes say about boring adaptations that it's just the manga panels coloured in. Now,
Never forget Shigeki no Soma.
yeah, that's what he done for it. Yeah.
Never forget.
It's
there's a season 2 of that.
It's a good show, yeah.
No, it's pretty good.
No Soma.
I like it.
Yeah, it's a good show, but watching the anime is rereading the manga.
Thankfully, I only read like 8 or so chapters in the manga, and then I was just like, hey, anime. It's like, it's hard to sell it on the generic hot-blooded classic shonen battle tropes, but seeing as it's implemented into cooking battles in kind of a fun way, Soma's good. It's like,
and it gets even better.
There's no real significance to much of what happens, but the real sell is just, it's fun to watch the characters. Like, it's such a generic thing to say, but Soma is literally, that's why people like it, is because a lot of the characters are just fun and cute. That's
it's got all worlds of ambition.
Contagious.
To it, and a main character.
That's a good word. It's just the mood is so contagious. The mood is fun, and you want to have fun with it. So, I mean, I'll watch season 2.
Yeah, it's the very fact that it does that classic thing of here are the 4 holy gods of evil sort of thing. Just a position of power, and to see our character going head to head with them, which he constantly starts doing in season 2, is just so cool.
Is he gonna do that in season 2, Callum? It doesn't come out yet. These bad assumptions. What if it changes completely?
I don't know. Yeah. What if they just bring on an entire new directorial writing team?
I wish they did.
Fucking all original guys.
That'd be good.
Gonna go to space and do cooking battles.
That would be
aliens.
amazing.
That's what I want.
I mean, isn't that what the new Call of Duty did? So it's working out. Oh no, everybody hated that, didn't they? Never mind. All the idiots hated it anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's in space.
Is there anything else you're particularly looking forward to? Because I have things I'm looking forward to, but I'm more interested in what others think. Just because I already know what I think.
Yeah. Days. I'm excited about Days. I didn't think I'd be excited about Days.
When you said that, I immediately thought of 91 Days, and whoops.
No.
Days
only 1 or 2 days.
Soccer for Americans and football for Europeans.
Yeah. Well, everywhere else that isn't America, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't look much into it, besides it's like, those boys are kind of cute. What is there to be excited about?
The character designer is Samurai Champloo and Zanki Natara guy, and that's all I need to know.
I was expecting something, a better explanation than that. I was just like, I read the manga.
I am so...
No, just anything different.
I'm so ready for more football anime. Because I know there's a fuckload of them, but you get to this time when you've seen I've been watching so many unique shows recently, and I'm fed up of interesting, unique experiences. I want fucking soccer. I want to see people kick around a ball, and I want to see them be so goddamn excited.
Callum,
about
I
it.
can understand, because I want a lot of girls to kick me in my balls. That's the reason I'm excited for fucking, what was that one show? The fucking 4th season of Fate Collide. Every group fucking, I mean, no, I'm not a Lolicon new game. Fuck, not a Lolicon. What's a show that doesn't feature lolly characters? I don't know. Oh yeah, there's the second season.
Yeah,
I want to be kicked in the balls by guys. The second season of the fucking Love, the fucking magical boys.
Oh shit, yeah.
I'm actually excited for that, because the first season was actually so much fucking fun.
Yeah, so many people didn't watch it though, because they just thought so many people were talking about it being fujoshi trash. And it is, yes. But it's also really, really good.
Production was god-awful, because that was when Diamedia was doing, like, 4 separate shows. It was Can Cole, that one really shitty one. What was the name of it? I watched it.
Fafnir, was it?
Fafnir, that was, yeah, that. And there was another shitty one, just like Fafnir. I can't remember the name, though.
Was it Absolute Duo?
No, that's 8-bit, and then actually, that had a decent production. It doesn't matter.
Winter 2015 was such trash.
Yeah, there was a lot of that.
That was such a tragic season.
I'm
also excited about Danganronpa 3, despite every piece of logic telling me I shouldn't be.
Why? I mean, sure, the staff's probably fucking god awful, but it's like it's Danganronpa.
Yeah, it is. So many people are really, really skeptical about it, because of the fact that Danganronpa the animation wasn't very good, but that was just an adaptation problem.
This is like original.
No, it's original. The writing team of the Danganronpa games are behind it, going, here's what the original story is. And it's a story designed for an anime rather than a story designed for a game being shoved into an anime no matter what.
It has the idea in its mind already that this is being put into this medium of anime, of TV, of television. It's not going from game to television, which is always, difficult, and people never know how to do it, especially Seiji Kishi. Well, I mean, the way he does it isn't particularly that poor. It makes sense, but it's just not the kind of thing I like. Because it's just he keeps too much of the video game elements, but it's Dangan fucking Ronpa. The dialogue's ridiculous. The storytelling is fucking simultaneously cliche, incoherent, and the drama's laid out with no fucking subtlety. But that is the goddamn point. It's such a silly show based on very silly ideas, and in spite of the absurdities of it, you can't dislike it. It's so good.
It's so weird reading some of the interim novels that have, because they are just the written words, all of the ridiculousness is completely taken out of it, and it feels like you're reading something entirely different. Then you go back to the games, it's like, this is the universe I want to live in, because it's so dumb.
It's like, the thing is, it's dumb, but like you look into it, and subliminal, what the fuck? Subliminal themes in it are so actually clever in the way they're implemented. Like, the despair and the future, they're so obvious, but the way it actually talks about those is more interesting than anything else. It's like, there's no such thing as really a unique story now, but Danganronpa is one of the closest things to it because of the way it goes about it. It's the way it executes on it.
Russ, have you played Danganronpa?
Right, well, you're here? Ross, what's up?
I haven't actually played any Danganronpa games, Callum.
Alright, Callum, stay quiet.
When you got... You have a PS Vita, right? I remember that.
No, I have a PS TV. And I want to get through Persona 4 before I get through anything else.
You're still not through... You've been playing Persona 4 for like the past 2 years of your life now.
Listen. Yeah, I remember when we were talking, when you first got a PS TV, I said, and when you're done with that, play Danganronpa and Danganronpa 2, because they're both great. We're at Danganronpa 3 now. And I'm worried for you, Russ.
I'm worried too. But no, I haven't had a lot of time recently, guys. I've been preparing for these fairly important exams. so I haven't really been doing much, like playing Persona 4 Golden, so that's why. But yeah,
You've been playing Overwatch though.
That's different. That's actually yeah.
Is there anything that catches your eye, Russ?
Well, no, I've been looking up and down this list for a while while you guys are talking, and I noticed a few things.
You've given up all hope.
So the first thing is Rewrite. I didn't know that was airing this summer.
Tell me what you know about Rewrite. Tell me all of the knowledge you have about Rewrite.
Well, I know the visual novel was made by Key, and I know that it's supposedly very long, and there's a lot of worries about it being compressed into... What is it, going to be a 26 or 13 episode series?
No idea yet.
Fair enough.
Probably, I mean, hopefully it's 2-car, but the thing is, it's actually not adapting a single route. Well, it's going to adapt a bit of the common route, obviously. It's actually having an entirely new route written for it, for a specific girl that didn't actually have her own route in their own game, but was very significant to the story and the way the plot progresses. Mystery Girl is basically her name. The white-haired girl.
The writer of the visual novel, whose name is
Romeo Tanaka.
What a great name.
Yeah, he's the scriptwriter of the show. So
no, it's not even
quite
that.
Cool.
Dude, he was brought on for Rewrite because John Maeda was just basically like, man, I fucking hate everything. I don't want to write this shit. It's just like, hey, Romeo, what's up? So Romeo came on, and I've been a fan of his since I read Cross Channel, which written by Tanaka, obviously. He initially didn't accept Jun's offer because he wanted time to actually do the job. So when he accepted it, he was unaware that this was when Jun Maeda had actually stepped down as Key's main scenario writer. So Maeda only performed quality control and basically supervision of the game while it was being created. Mm-hmm. And Romeo Tanaka himself he's known for his powerful poetic prose, which doesn't exactly cross over to English very well, but it's still obvious.
Great.
Well, it's like do you remember, what was it, Winter 2016, Girls Beyond the Youth, Koya? That was his too.
Oh yeah,
that was a lot more generic than I liked, and supposedly no translation of the Japanese visual novel. Friend on Twitter, Frog Kun, he has a great blog, talked about it a lot, and he was kind of disappointed by the trial because it was supposedly very generic for Tanaka. But for rewrites, Tanaka kind of implements minimalist, unnoticeable beats while he goes through the plot, because the rewrite is very different from everything else because it's not written by Jun Maeda. It's a very different key work.
I've heard that too. Yeah.
It's the magnitude of events are much different because, Jun Maeda's are usually more about the magnitude on the characters, and Tanaka's not different particularly, but his focuses on events more than anything in rewrites, like the actual event that is happening and how that event is affecting the character, besides the character is the event, I suppose would be the way to put it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So, like, his worlds are perhaps more interesting.
No, it's just
the event itself.
Jun Maeda's events are the characters, while the characters are experiencing Tanaka's world. It's I don't know. It's difficult because not many people have actually read Cross Channel or know much about Tanaka because a lot of his stuff isn't translated. He also wrote the light novels for Humanity Has Declined, which is a very good show.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
He's an interesting guy, and I kind of love him because his name's fucking Romeo. It's just like, if you have the name Romeo, I want to be friends with you.
Also, is he related to the director of the show? Because the director's name is Motoki Tanaka, who did Kinero Mosaic.
I have no idea. From what I know,
because
go ahead. Sorry.
Probably not, but I want that to
doubtful,
be true.
But that'd be really cool.
Yeah, but yeah, Masayuki Nonaka is.
I was about to say it's basically a lot of the same staff from the Grisaya team, which a lot of people are going to be like, that's not good. It is, because Nanaka's the chief AD, and is it a she or is it a he? She has very fun and smeary animation and she's really good. Like the PV itself showed a lot of that. Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
White Fox has been getting a lot of like competent stuff lately, actually. Like, they had one of the
8-bit,
Yoshinari
yeah.
brothers. Oh, wait, is it 8-bit?
It is, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, rewrites.
Oh,
8-bit.
I'm thinking of the White Fox produced the opening to the game, the animated opening to the game. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I fucked up. What were you saying though?
Oh yeah, fun fact: the director of the anime rewrite, who's also an animator, did animation for the rewrite visual novel back 5 years ago. So that's Canipa's fun facts.
Fun
Nice
facts.
connection.
Well,
Yeah.
But besides rewrite, another thing I noticed just scrolling down this list is a thing called Taboo Tattoo, which
that's. I was more excited for that when it had just the key visual of the girl, like the one girl, and she looked kind of badass. And then it was like the new key visual came out, and it's just like, oh, this is a battle harem.
yeah, that's kind of the vibes I'm getting as well. But I don't know.
Does it feature tattoos?
Has a weird name.
It does
Has a weird
feature
name. That's what caught my
tattoos.
attention.
Taboo tattoo.
Taboo Tattoo. I'm guessing it's about some sort of tattoo that's taboo. If I had to make a educated guess.
That is some objective
Detective
observation
Russ
right there.
on the case.
With his trusty fucking penguin. Can't.
It's those moments in life where you realise, yeah, we could make a better narrative than Taboo Tattoo. Detective Russ and his trusty penguin.
Sherlock Ross. You Dr. Watson, Callum.
Yeah.
Except I'm gonna be Watson this time. You wanna know why?
Hey, Watson's the cool one. Watson's the one that doesn't die of drug abuse.
Did Sherlock have other assistants that died of drug reviews?
No, I was just saying that every iteration of Sherlock Holmes is a drug addict.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, totally. I
gets
thought
very
you were,
close to death
talking
and
about Watson. I was just like, did Watson ever do drugs?
No, it's just Watson. It's just what I bet. Even Sherlock Hound is a drug addict.
No, shut the fuck up about that. That's
Can we not just have a podcast purely about Sherlock Hound?
maybe after
Oh,
we watch it.
yeah, guys. What's this I've heard about there being like a scuba diving anime or something along those lines?
That's a Manchu. That's a fucking Arya the Natural or Arya the Blank author's show.
Mm-hmm. Because I think this is the show that I've heard a lot of people are like, oh, if you like Flying Witch or something.
Oh yeah,
I think it's Flying Witch. Then they'll be like, oh, this is something you should check out next season.
Totally Arya's like I actually haven't seen. I saw like a couple episodes of the original Arya, the first season of it, and I haven't gone further because I'm a piece of shit and I don't like to watch things I enjoy. So
Okay.
I read a bit of a Manchu's manga, and I also I'm pretty sure that one Yoko Yesha. It had something to do with a robotic maid at a place or something. I think it was written by her. I don't remember the exact name. I watched that as well, and it's very much similar to Flying Witch and those sort of healing shows, but it actually has the benefit of leaning on that while conveying the character establishing vignettes that are more dramatic than anything you'll see in like Flying Witch, because it actually has a sort of narrative, because the narrative is the characters and the way they progress as people. Because Flying Witch, as much as I love Flying Witch, it's not exactly about everybody developing as people. It's more about them.
How
enjoying their
dare
life.
you?
Hey,
I was gonna say, there's some development in there. That you got
I know, but it's not about them developing as people. It's them developing their relationships together, I suppose.
Developing magic.
Yeah, that too.
Does a Manchu have magic?
I didn't read that.
Yeah,
I didn't read that far into it. I don't know.
I mean, scuba diving is pretty magical.
I think it does have some
So-
sort of magical element. I'm sure it does.
It's a magical sea urchin or something down there. You don't know what you're gonna find. Yeah.
It's just going to be like Comet Lucifer. You're just going to go down there, get like a muscle or something, and then immediately get into a mech.
Callum, do you think if we
Sounds
say
good.
Russ, I have a question. Do you even remember Comet Lucifer?
No, I have no idea what that
Callum,
is.
do you think if we ask anybody, just let's go to Anime Expo and let's ask 100 people, do you know what Comet Lucifer is? Do you remember Comet Lucifer? How many fucking people do you think would say yes?
I think there'll be some, but they'll immediately walk away from us right after we've asked it.
Wait, is that the one where the PV was just a weird music video?
Yeah, it was a super cool music video, and then the show was kind of but you know.
So I do remember
really
it.
Cool soundtrack.
Actually, I remember you guys talking about that on this very podcast. About maybe 10 episodes ago? I don't know.
Dude knows.
Yeah, it looked really cool until we got to the show. I was like, what the fuck is this?
It's just the girl ended up being the type of person I don't want to watch. I'm an imbecile and can barely speak. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's you're not gonna, it's so uninteresting. It's I can deal with that to a certain extent, but when that's your main character, it's just, oh, come on, please. Oh, let's not talk about Comet Lucifer. Amanchu's great. Amanchu will be great though. It'll be similar to Flying Witch and Aria, where it's there's just a certain atmosphere and warmth to the low key activities that define the show's episodes. It's
all right. This is good. I think I've got a list forming of stuff I'm gonna check out.
Amanchu's one of the ones you should definitely watch.
Indeed, I will. But
another one that you should totally add to your list is Sweetness and Lightning.
Oh yeah,
which is Amama no Inazuma on AniMist. I read the manga for that, and it's the greatest thing ever. It's about cooking and coming together as a family and using cooking and mealtime together as this centerpiece to your own little world.
Well, that does sound great. You seem to love these cooking shows, though, Callum.
I do, because that's what I fucking do every single day. Because nobody in my fucking house knows how to cook.
So you've sort of developed a special relationship with
ladies. Callum is single and he can cook.
He will
all
cook
two
you up a nice
viewers
meal
out there. all two in the crowd. Callum is single. It's
Is this episode now just going to basically turn into a Tinder page?
Well, if we know one thing for sure, they're going to be fighting over Callum.
I cannot wait for I don't have Tinder usually because I'm not a fucking loser, but I cannot wait to go to Anime Expo and install Tinder and just look at the people who are hanging out at Anime Expo. I'm gonna set up my profile and I'm just gonna make it look as shitty as possible. I
just see how you go. Swipe. Is it right for yes? Or?
I think it's
yeah. Swipe right for everyone to see what happens.
See who you can meet up with. Just whenever, and 5 of them accept, you meet all 5 of them at the same time at the same place. 3 of them are cosplayers, and 2 of them are just fucking ugly ass people.
Just people from the town.
It's just there's one dude just cosplaying the fucking Shirobako character. Then there's this one girl who's fucking Kiradeko from Maribo, and you're I'm into that. And then it's just yeah. I wanted to just see what would happen, and it was just, this is awkward now. All of you are cosplaying, and I'm not. Maybe, guys, this was all a fluke. I wanted all of you to get together to become friends. And then just walk away. You have now met each other. You're all into the same stuff. Good luck. Sweetness and Lightning is exactly like Amanchu and the sort of thing that I said earlier, where it's well, I mean, from the PV and from what I know of it, yeah, it's the low key activity sort of stuff that I love.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The manga's on Crunchyroll, so you can read it if you have a Crunchyroll account legally.
I don't read
Please,
manga.
Crunchyroll, give us a sponsorship.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yep.
Yeah. Everyone knows that's how you get a sponsorship. You just ask for one on a podcast.
If the podcast is big enough, yeah. Sadly,
somebody will be listening.
We got 1,000. We got 1,000 peeps. Shout out to all of you.
Yeah.
I guess we should talk about the thing I don't really want to talk about, but I guess we should talk about more.
Oh, do you want to talk about Berserk?
Oh god, that wasn't even what I was thinking of. I don't want to, no.
Oh, thank God for that.
Guys, Berserk's great.
What do you want to
and
talk
it's
about?
super, I love it. I love the manga. I love Berserk. The movies were okay. The TV series was pretty okay, even though it was mostly just still shots. But there's going to be censorship. They're going to censor the best parts of my favorite arc, and it's good that arc's being adapted, but it's...
Which arc are you talking about?
Lost Children.
Oh, that one, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's going to be censored.
There was already a bit of censorship in the PV, and the PV, doesn't look very good because it's mostly CG. Like, I'm sure it'll be serviceable, but I just read the manga, really.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk anymore about it. I'm sad. I'm happy that it's getting adapted, but at the same time, it's like, come on. The thing that I didn't want to talk about was Mob Psycho 100, just because I don't want to talk about One Punch Man.
Mob Psycho 100 is going to be cool. We don't have to talk about One Punch Man.
I mean, we gotta, because it's run by the same guy. No, I read like 20 chapters of Mob Psycho 100. It was okay. Like, there's still like the same tremendous sense of scale to the battles in this series, and that's cool and all. But it's the same thing as One Punch Man, where it's just the fights aren't actually interesting. Like the animations that'll come with them will be fucking awesome and stuff. But other than that, it's like Kameda though, impact frames, thick brush effect. He's not the chief AD, but he's still fucking there, and his presence is going to be there throughout.
It looks like he's turning down Chief AD for the sake of getting more hands-on, because he's doing he's animation director for the first episode, and it looks like he's done a lot of the cuts for what we've seen in the PV. Also, Death Parade's director.
Oh yeah, he's very interesting. He is the guy who, since Death Parade and Death thing, it's like he's a good director. I don't exactly like. I like Death Parade a whole lot, but I want to see him do a different sort of series. I don't know exactly what. I just want to see him do something.
Isn't this a different?
It is, because it's all action, but it's kind of. But I want to see. I don't know how to describe what I want to see, because I don't exactly have the idea of what I want to see. I just want to see Callum. Do you understand? Because I don't. I can't explain something I don't understand.
Maybe you mean you want to see him do another original and try something different in an original series?
Maybe I'm just disappointed that he's directing Mob Psycho 100. It's like, okay, it's not Mob Psycho 100 is not bad, but it's just it's bogged down by the same shit that I didn't like in One Punch Man. I like One Punch Man. I like the manga. The anime was okay. It's bogged down by the tedious humor that it's not funny like 90% of the time. If the adaptation could speed past that, and based off the PV and what we've seen, I don't think it will. It's not going to tackle the more interesting things about.
Have we seen? We haven't seen anything. No, pretty much anything narrative from the PVs.
Did you see the green guy, the green little fucker, the green blob?
Oh yeah, that guy.
He's all comedy.
Oh, is he the problem?
Not funny at all.
Oh dear.
Never funny.
The green little fucker. Well, that sounds like a pesky character.
He's like a gas blob. He's not funny. He's not funny.
I don't care what his name is in the show, just green little fucker is just gonna be in my mind this whole time.
But, like, bogged down by the same, there's no sense of clear stakes in the fights, and many of the characters are one note. In fact, the lead character is kind of sort of the same kind of character from Comet Lucifer, just not nearly as bad. I get, like, his true character doesn't come out until he gets to 100%, which is the Mob Psycho 100. It's...
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
It'll undeniably be a noteworthy production, and I'm looking forward to it, just based off of the staff that'll be on it. Like, I think, Tamatsu Ogawa will be on it, who's, like, he does a lot of deformed drawings, and he's very good at that, and he's very compatible with Kameda, since they both sort of love the pencil traces and the impact frames.
So basically, for what Mob Psycho 100, just go to the Sakugabori, watch all the cuts there, and then buy the soundtrack. And then you would have watched the show.
It could still be better than what I like of the manga. It's like, I like the One Punch Man manga than I do the Mob Psycho 100 manga, so maybe the adaptation will change my mind and I'll like it more than I liked the One Punch Man adaptation. Because it already has, like, a distinctive enough palette from One Punch Man. Like, One Punch Man's palette was so goddamn bland and boring. Like, it had the cuts to back it all up, but it just didn't have any sense of style or actual art design going for it, but Mob Psycho 100 already has that.
I think it was that it didn't have an overall style rather than because it had loads of individual style. It was just
during those cuts, but when those cool
animators
weren't there, because they weren't there every second of those 24 minutes of each episode. God, no, they weren't. Let's not talk about like the second half to the final fucking episode.
That was. For context, we watched that together and it was a depressing experience.
I don't even remember why. It was like, we hadn't watched any of the other show together, but I was just like, have any of you seen the finale? And they were just like, no. And it was like, Darcy was like, I haven't even seen the show. I'm like, let's watch it.
And we got past the cool part of fight. I was like, yeah, this is cool. And then it stopped and they started talking and...
It's just like there wasn't even any cool visual direction there. It was so bland. Mob Psycho 100 is something to look forward to, but it's like I wouldn't put it at the top of my priorities.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what it looks like more than anything, and I've heard some people talk good things about the manga.
No, I like some parts of it. It's the same with One Punch Man, but it's just that tedious humor. It gets me every time.
It's kind of the gag thing, like it's a bit dated in a way. That's how I felt from One Punch Man anyway. That a lot of whilst it's culturally contextual for the superhero boom of late, the actual style of comedy itself feels like something kind of like out of the 90s, with the whole gag sort of phenomenon that went on then.
If we even want to talk superhero stuff, it's just like Concrete fucking Lucio. It's just like nothing beats that. It's just...
Concrete Revolution single-handedly just took the superheroes. It's like, guys, this is how you really do it.
And it's like Shoei Kawa was just like, he didn't even want anyone to address it as a superhero series. Like, the superhero is never like mentioned in the series. He's like, he doesn't want anyone to acknowledge it as a superhero series, even though, it is.
Yeah.
Concrete Revolution was good, but well, what else was there? There was something else I was looking forward to. Oh my god, Callum.
What? Oh fuck, we haven't talked about new game.
Do you have a rope and a gun so you while you're hanging yourself, you can shoot me in the face? Russ, do you know anything about new game?
No idea about new game.
Russ, are you gonna be okay for when we're at Expo?
Well, the thing is, if you don't talk for a while and you're ill, like, your mouth just like dries up and you die when you speak next. See, when I'm talking continuously, it's fine. Yeah. But as soon as I've been quiet for like 10 minutes, it sounds like hell.
So sorry.
As you just experienced.
And then in the next episode, you can have Callum and Matt, and that way you can talk. Because
I can't wait for that episode.
I'm supposedly the issue when it comes to you.
No, I've just got some things that I need to press Callum on that I'm particularly excited about for that episode when it does drop.
Oh.
Yeah.
What episode are you talking about?
An episode with me, you, and Matt.
Yeah. After Callum, before you fucking leave for America, fucking record that episode with them, please.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, yeah.
You better, because we have got some stuff to talk about, Callum. And it's gonna get serious. I'm gonna expose you hard. Like, it's...
What? What do you have to expose me on?
Let's just say you've said a few wrong things that I personally am not having.
On podcasts?
No, in your videos. That are just terrible, and they can't go unanswered. And I need Matt there as well.
Opinions, or...
No, opinions on facts. Let's put it that way. You'll see. It'll be funny. But let's not talk about future episodes on a current episode.
Callum, I have a question. You remember Game of Lapis? What was the name of the author that was inspired by again?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, that's it. Is Hitari no Shita the Outcast? Is that the other series inspired by him? Is that airing summer? What is this? I swear to God, I did. What the fuck is
Trickster?
This? Huh?
Wait, what? Wait,
Hitori no
what
Shita. Hitori no Shita, the Outcast. Control F, the Outcast.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
Not
what the fuck
as
is
far
this?
as I. What the hell is
I
this?
swear to God, what is this?
This has nothing to do with Edgar.
I know, but there was that
know.
one series that got announced for it, and I was just curious if this was it.
That's Trickster.
Oh, Trickster. That's
Trickster. That's coming out in fall. I believe.
What is this? Where did this come from?
Okay, one day Zhang Chulan is attacked by zombies in a graveyard. Blah blah blah. It's a zombie show.
Thinking that it was over for him, a mysterious girl carrying a sword suddenly saves him, but disappears. This strange encounter is going to change drastically the fate of our hero. Oh my God. Can we watch this together? Can we watch this together? What is this? What is this?
It's made in China.
It's not an adaptation or anything. It's just, what is this?
It's just some Chinese guys wanted to make an anime.
What is even this? What is the studio that's being credited for production? Nobody. It's a fucking.
It's called Howliners Animation League. It's a Chinese studio.
This isn't airing in summer. No, it supposedly starts July 9th. Oh my God.
Yeah.
The fucking. I don't know what the fuck that is. When did that appear?
It's a dual production between a Chinese studio and a Japanese staffer, so I guess they're calling it an anime.
No, it's still. I still count it, but it's just. I'm just super confused because I don't know how I didn't notice this. All right, but
it's a very overlookable show. It's a zombie show.
I know, but
with the.
I know everything. I'm sorry. Let's talk about New Game though.
Yeah, New Game is going to be the best thing ever.
I just watched the PV for New Game while you guys were talking, and yeah, it does look pretty good.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, a girl graduates from high school.
An adult who looks like a little girl. We don't talk about that part.
Wait, she's an adult?
And
oh, wow.
Yeah.
She is an adult. She is 18 years of age.
This is a workplace comedy.
Oh, nice.
And she joins a video game company, and she starts making games, and the silly antics will arise again, and it's done by the entire staff of Engaged to the Unidentified. So it's basically the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, if that isn't perfect, I don't know what is, to be quite honest.
It's like Kanira Mosaic and Namburi, just a combination of a bunch of great things. Funnier
wow.
than Server Next Service. Server Next Service. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna add that to my list as well.
Oh no, yeah,
that sounds
it's
good.
it's your thing. Unbelievably yours.
Oh yeah, it sounds like it. So it's on that list now. Yep.
It's this is like the third time I said this. There's another. I'm gonna say it in a different way this time. Another thing where the mundane situations have a life breathed into them. God, I swear. We keep talking about those. Is there anything else where I don't have to repeat that? Oh yeah, you were talking about.
What's the show that's not about the mundane?
You were talking about soccer, and there's two other sports anime this season. One about baseball, Battery, which is the Noe Tamina show, and then the fucking cheerleading anime, the hypest anime of
cheerleading anime.
Dude, it's the best. You shut your fucking mouth. Don't you dare criticize
English name is Cheer Boys.
Oh, it's boys. Wow.
Pull out your
cheerleading.
Take off your pants, put on your cheerleading clothes, and go back to high school. Every boy remembers those times when they were high school cheerleaders.
I mean, I could imagine Callum as a high school cheerleader, personally. I think he'd be quite good. Yeah.
I've told you guys...
what?
I can see it.
Yeah. Like,
Is that the only requirement, that people can see you?
you got good moves. You could easily pull it off, I'm sure.
I've told you guys before how
Yeah.
like at my high school, like sports teams, like people who are on the sports teams, like for basketball and football and all that, the cheerleaders would give them their outfits for Halloween. So I did that, and for like 2 years of Halloween, I wore a girl's cheerleading outfit. While the girls wear the football and basketball outfits.
The girl, because I know you're quite
Yup,
tall.
it was
so
not. It did not fit very well. I had to wear shorts underneath so you couldn't see my junk. But I wore it, and it was good. It was good times. This is why I am looking forward to Cheer Boys. It brings back the memories.
Brings back the memories.
The good times.
Yeah, they're not wearing skirts in Cheer Boys. Just
they will at some point. They will. There's no doubt about that in my mind.
Okay.
Battery actually looks like another sort of sports show where it's not particularly about the sport and more about the way the characters engage with the sport, I suppose, would be the way to put it. Kind of like...
Battery's pretentious as fuck.
Is
like,
it?
Oh, we're too good to be about baseball. We've got to be about strong character development and story. Fuck story. Fuck good directing from a guy who genuinely has a really strong track record. Fuck good shows.
The PV
football.
The PV looks like he's doing the good direction thing, although, I mean...
Yeah, fuck good directing.
You're fucking... You're full of energy today, Callum. You're in a certain sort of fucking mood right now. And did me mentioning your high school cheerleading days get you all fired up?
We didn't even have cheerleaders here. I think cheerleaders is a very American thing.
You played a sport. You had a letter. You have a Letterman jacket.
I do, but we got that purely because the prefects wanted to be more like American high schools that you see on TV.
Letterman jackets are stylish. I don't blame them.
They are quite warm.
There's also...
But, yeah. Battery will be very good.
Yeah, look forward to that. Cheer Boys, though, don't forget. There's also the reboot of The Gray Man, even though I know nothing about it.
Yeah,
I'm sure you read it, haven't you?
I read a lot of The Gray Man, but I read it because a friend told me to read it, because it was when I was getting into anime. It was like, dude, you gotta watch The Gray Man, it's great. It wasn't that good.
Yeah, I saw that it was like 100 or so episodes. I was like, nah, I'm alright.
Yeah. I didn't end up finishing it, so I've got no idea what they're getting into in The Grey Man.
To be honest, Hollow is only like 13 episodes, so maybe I'll just watch that. I'm sure every hardcore The Gray Man fan, if they still fucking exist, will fucking be super angry at me. They'll be like, dude, I've been waiting like a decade for this, and like, you're doing this now? You just watch the original and then get to it. Fucking Glen.
There's something beautiful and somewhat sadistic of watching fans of the manga be like, this is going to be 200 episodes long, it's going to go for ages, it's going to be the next Naruto. Everyone's saying it's going to be the next Naruto, and watching it get 13 episodes and done.
Let me be honest with you, fam. The only thing that gets 50 plus episodes nowadays is Precur, and that's because Precur is better than that garbage.
There we go.
It's the cold hard truth.
I kind of spent like a while in My Hero Academia forums when that was announced for 13 episodes, and nobody believed it. Everyone kept on asking for sources, and when they were told sources, like, is this an official one? Is it? No? Yeah.
But the last one was like 200. You're crazy. But yeah, I mean, maybe I'll watch it. There's also, you guys watch Barakuman, right? Right?
Oh yeah,
Russ.
Yeah, I did.
No, I don't care about Honda-kun very much, honestly, but I wanted to talk about it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, I it's just It's just, it's...
You brought this up.
You're getting what you want.
I mean, I talk a lot, Russ. You've seen Barackman. Talk about it. What are your feelings about it being...
How do I talk about something that I haven't seen?
Glen was totally waiting for us to say, no, I've never seen it, so we could skip this. Now we're on Handicap.
No,
a show that has nothing.
Naru-chan. No. A season 2 of Barackman's, like, kind of fucking impossible now, isn't it? Because, like, Naru-chan's voice actor is probably, like old enough now that her voice has changed entirely.
They could do, like, a jump ahead in time sort of
guess,
thing.
yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be interested. I'd be more interested in that than in a prequel where he's in high school. Because it's like, the comedy was good, but the atmosphere of Barackman and just the people that were in the village that he went to is kind of what carried it more than anything. Like, yeah, seeing him grow from, like, a selfish kind of dude into more of an adult was cool. So I would have liked to see more than that than see him be a fucking high schooler.
The opposite. Now it's going to be him as a new high schooler turning into the mopey bastard that we see in Barackman.
I feel like he's just going to be the mopey bastard the entire time. Not very hopeful.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the appeal is here, because it shouldn't work, but it might work, and that's what we're gonna watch it for.
It's entirely different staff too, which is disappointing because fucking Cinema Citrus did such a fucking top job on the fucking not the first season, on the original.
Yeah,
I'll never get that magic again.
It's gonna be bad.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
there's
yeah, I'm just gonna start dealing out the verdicts.
Yeah, we should start doing that. Just be like, yeah, bad.
Yeah, let's just make reviews of the shows before they air and then just publish them when the season's over.
Perfect.
Will probably be mostly accurate, yeah.
Can't be wrong.
Yeah.
Deadly efficiency. Yeah.
Oh, Konobi is also going to be the best thing ever, just so we're clear.
Oh, Konobi,
Kono Bijitsu, the art show.
Did you read that?
No, but I'm a huge fan of GA art design class, and comedy surrounding art is basically my thing.
It looks cute, but it looks too heterosexual. Do you get me? There's this one boy character, and it seems like the main girl is going to be into him, or they're going to be into each other, and it's just like...
But look at that key visual. He's being totally ignored.
Yeah, but look at how he has a dick, Callum. Look at the penis he has between his pants. Look at it. Ruined.
He's looking the other way.
Look at that dick. Look at it.
There's nothing to look at.
Callum, in real life, I would pull down my pants and show you my dick and be like, this is what is killing society.
Please do not do that in Anime Expo.
That's what you've got to look forward to.
I mean, I got some other shows where lesbians are going to be there, like Fate Collide, fucking Moho Shoujo Noria girls, hopefully. I mean, fuck, Battery's going to be gay as fuck. I'll be into that.
Oh, yeah. Of course it is.
Oh, no, Cheer Boys won't be gay. No way.
Yeah.
Besides, we've talked about just about everything. Well, I guess...
No. You're missing something.
I mean, I was going to mention one more thing. What were you going to mention?
The new Pokemon movie. You missed it out.
That wasn't what I was expecting.
Were you going to mention that,
No, that
Glen?
wasn't what I was going to mention.
I knew Glen would have that saved up his sleeve. Like, he was... Yeah. But no,
But yeah, there is a new Pokemon movie.
That looks quite good. What's the...
It does.
What's the Pokemon called?
It's Volcanion and Magina.
Volcanion. Oh, wow.
Volcanion. He's a fire-water type Pokemon, and that's a bit of dynamic because
that's powerful.
Fire-water type before, yeah.
That's some dangerous shit, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, and also this movie is showing off all of the Mega evolutions from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire going to battle with each other.
Ooh. Pokemon movies seem like they'll be well fun. I should watch more of them. Yeah.
That's all we're going to watch next season.
Nice.
I always forget
But
about
anyway,
films just because it's like they air at such random times. Then usually we don't see them for so goddamn long that it doesn't even matter if we talk about them.
Yeah.
Like Excel World Infinite Burst, interesting because I liked the original Excel World. Not nearly as fond of it as I was back when I first watched it in like 2012 when it aired, but I still like it. But more than anything, there's Kono fucking Katachi.
oh wow.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But who can forget the Final Fantasy 15 movie? They pushed the...
Fuck me.
I remember
How?
watching the fucking live stream and just tweeting about it, and I was just like, fucking... It was like Jesse from fucking Breaking Bad is in the film. It's just like, we got
Yeah.
It's like, you in Final Fantasy 15, you better be able to drive around a goddamn RV. Jesse! I mean, wait, what's the name of the fucking MC in fucking Final Fantasy 15? What's his name? Fuck.
Oh, is it Noctis?
Noctis, we gotta cook! Noctis! That's CG, it doesn't count.
So
though,
wait,
not
does
real.
that count? Oh, it's on AniChat.
I know, it is. It's
that we should be allowed.
animated, it counts, but CG, come on.
Yes, good. It's got Sean Bean in it.
Oh yeah, it does. He'll die super early like he always does. That'd be great.
Yeah. Imagine doing an anime review of an anime with Sean Bean in it.
Just talk about Sean Bean and be like, man, fucking Sean Bean
Just
should have been more of a prominent character in Game of Thrones. They should have changed how he died. Oh, it's just spoilers for season 1 of Game of Thrones. I'm so sorry.
Look, people know Sean Bean by reputation. They know what's going to happen.
There's like nothing. Maybe this will be different because it's anime, or like the Japanese producers were like, we need to kill somebody. Why am I making Japanese producers have a British accent? What am I doing?
I don't know.
We gotta kill somebody. Let's get the one and only Sean Bean. Can you imagine a Japanese person speaking Japanese with like a British accent? What does that sound like? I gotta know. I'm Googling that right now. 1 second.
I don't know.
Japanese.
Watashi wa Callum desu.
Japanese.
Probably something like that.
Spoken with an English accent. Please.
You'd have to type in British accent.
With a British accent.
But then you might get like a Scottish person.
Oh
going,
god.
Oh, okay. This is going to be a disaster.
I've got...
No. Scotland. Hajime Master. There we go.
Oh god.
That's
This is what it sounds like, apparently.
It's my first posting on YouTube. And what I'm gonna do today, what I want you guys to do today is to see my British accent.
It sounds more American to me, but yeah.
He's a failure. Hey guys, you guys haven't read Planetarian, have you?
No.
But everything exploded as soon as it got announced.
Yeah. That'll be interesting. But the one show that I did want to mention, and I'm vastly disappointed by the way, because I couldn't find a super decent video of a Japanese person speaking with a British accent, was 91 Days. We didn't talk about that at all.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Original show by Shuka. Shuka Omari left Brainspace and took a lot of prominent staff members there with him and created Studio Shuka, founded it. And he's just kind of been like hanging on Aniplex, like, would you mind if we, just brought Durarara back?
Can we
bring Natsume back? Bring Bakuno back, you motherfucker! I love you, Omari, I'm sorry. Bakuno's better than Durarara. So, this is the first, original production by them, or just at least a production that doesn't have to do with older IPs getting not rebooted, but just getting new sequels and whatnot. So, it's interesting, because it's kind of like HBO's Boardwalk Empire, because it takes place, it's a classic mafia drama, or supposedly during the Prohibition era. It looks cool.
Yeah,
Nothing,
I'm not sure what to think.
The staff isn't exactly something to talk home about, but it still looks different, and that is good. And that's basically all I have to say about it, to be quite honest. I just wanted to mention it. something to look at.
I think that's about it, isn't it? We about done.
Well, this is the part of the upcoming cast where we're just like, no, wait, what about Moho Shoujo Naria girls? Let's talk about that. But Russ, what about fucking, how do you pronounce this code?
Oh, fuck. Quality
I'm actually sort of looking forward to that, but I just don't have exactly a reasonable reason as to why.
Nobody can fucking, like, I like the character designs. It's the Face-Day Night person. But nobody can animate with them. Like, I think those are designs that hate character animation with an absolute, like, fist.
It's like
an absolute fist.
There's an expression I was looking for there, and I have absolutely no idea where I was going, and I've completely forgotten the expression.
There was some decent character animation in Unlimited Blade Works' TV adaptation, but I get what you're saying entirely. It's very... They're so soft, and they don't really have the features necessary to convey it, and if you add those features randomly when you want to convey it, it just looks weird. So yeah.
Iron Fist with an iron fist, that was what I was thinking of.
What?
The expression, enforcing it with an iron fist. I somehow, when I was saying that sentence, forgot the iron bit, just said, enforce it with a fist. So, which loses all meaning.
Now, Russ, I know you're trying to end this, but what about time travel shoujo, Maria Wakati 8 Nan no Kakesku Shatachi?
Nailed it. Good job.
So I started it confidently, because some of it was in English, and then it started going downhill pretty fast. Literally no description about it. I'm fucking...
I was just gonna say.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Time travel. Maybe magical girls, because shoujo's in there, who knows? Probably shoujo is just girls, but, let's not talk about that part. We didn't actually talk about Tales of Zestiria, the X.
Yeah.
Which is something we probably should have, since, it's a super generic RPG getting a fucking adaptation.
I bet Callum was happy.
Callum, ufotable.
Well, no. Oh god, yeah, it's gonna be production disaster.
No, it's not. You serious?
It might
They
be.
have plenty of time.
You wait.
If it's 2 cur, yes. If it's 1 cur, they'll be fine. If it's 1 cur, it'll probably be way worse. God Eater only fell because of the second half to Fates Tonight, and then also because.
But then I'm also thinking of they're doing Heaven's Film this year, aren't they?
Yeah, but the thing about films is you don't have to put. There's no actual street date for that yet. There's no confident date out there. They're gonna work on it, but
when's Talking Rambo?
Not. They haven't announced an actual date for it yet. If I had to guess, that's a fucking long way away.
I'm just so skeptical after God Eater. It was incredible, absolutely incredible how quickly production fell in that. Like, wasn't it they started... Because Ufotable kind of have this policy sort of thing of in-house until we get fucked. And I think they got to the we get fucked bit in episode 2 of God Eater, which is just... It was
like around episode 3, yeah. It's like, that's when they realized, and they started doing these half episodes, that weren't actual episodes, they were kind of like the voice actors talk, and then they had to delay the final 4 episodes. But yeah, it's not gonna happen. If it happens to Tales of Zestiria, I will be shocked. It won't. Russ is probably just sitting here like
skepticism is getting ahead of me.
This is like Glen and Callum do this every single time.
I don't edit the audio anymore, so it's absolutely fine. Go on for as long as you like.
But dude, Callum, what about girls' work?
Girls' work? Oh, fuck. yeah, that's gonna be a fall.
Fucking when foldable? It's been like a decade. Even Shaft is doing Prism. Nah, do girls' work.
Jesus.
Yeah, everyone forgot about girls' work, but I won't.
I'm surprised. Won't. Like, it was a moment of shock and revelation, as you mentioned.
I won't forget.
Like, the realization that exists. Or, well, rather doesn't.
That it might exist someday, sometime. Alright. I had fun. Guys. Did you have fun?
I've got a list now, and I didn't have a list before, so that was a good time.
Yeah, we've done it. We've achieved our mission here.
We talked about a lot of them. Kind of, we skipped over some. Like, here, let's...
Yeah, we skipped over Puzzle and Dragons X, which honestly I won't be able to forgive you for.
Skipped over... So I'm gonna stop myself. We're done.
As soon as we start listing what we skipped over.
That is the summer season, friends. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Oh fuck, Show by Rock is getting a short series.
Oh fuck!